to do actually kind of a gentle workout. Starts with a gentle workout to go through some movements that are pieces of burpees. And then we're going to do a couple test burpee pieces. They can be a full-on test for you or just a fun, casual set of burpees, whatever suits you. Because then presumably you're going to sign up for the challenge in February, practice all month, and then in March we'll do another burpee test. Okay, let's start with gentle jumping jacks. Gentle jumping jacks. And these can be certainly a step in and a step out, okay? It can be a big step, it can be a little step, whatever seems to feel right for you, okay? Perfect. So yesterday at the end of the day, I was doing Brandy's yoga class. So the video's playing, it's playing in the house. My son's in the vicinity, but just doing their own thing. And I'm doing the yoga, and I just noticed how the instructor was like coming into my house and creating this environment that even other people who weren't participating were kind of benefiting by accident from it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's do side shuffle. And I thought to myself, I really appreciated that. I liked it. And so when you're on the receiving end, it's very different than when you're on the executing end. And I hope maybe someone else is maybe in your house listening to what's going on here, and those seeds are being planted, like maybe I should join sometime too, or that looks like fun, I should try that. I don't know. Just realized that maybe I'm doing the same thing that Brandy was doing yesterday. Coming into your house and having an effect. All right, 3, 2, 1, and come out of that. All right, let's walk up the butt kickers. All right, so today being test day for burpees, that is arguably just a complete made-up scenario that some of us really enjoy, because it gets our blood pumping and we're ready to see what we can do. Remember, there's absolutely no requirement to participate in any maximal exertion efforts whatsoever. It's just a made-up construct I like to do to get things going. Let's turn this into a jog if it's there for you. Whenever I do this into a jog, I'm never sure if it's going to be there for me. And then it is. This morning it's not quite fully. My left leg's a bit injured, so this feels a bit off. Let that breathing elevate. 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. All right, let's hug our knees one at a time. So grab a knee, squeeze it in, switch sides. Oh, remember, stand up nice and tall, lift that foot. It wakes up a little bit of the balance. So I see, when I look out the window, it's still dark out. But the evenings are getting longer, so that's kind of fun. We're doing one more each side. Last one here. All right, switch that to grabbing the ankle. Okay, and then put it back down. The idea being we're opening up the hip, stretching the glute, or if it's more of a fumbling activity for you, then what you're doing is just learning balance, practicing balance. Nice job. Oh good, I started my watch. I know what's going on. Okay, one more on each side. How's that last one there? All right, reverse lunge, sweeping the arms. You get to choose how big your step is. You get to choose if your arms go above your head or in front of your face. But let's get those fingertips on each hand to meet together. Might as well pay attention to something, right? I am kind of curious how difficult everyone finds that finger touching exercise. I'm about a 50-50. Half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. Maybe you might think, ah, are you kidding? This is easy. Or you might be thinking, you get your fingers to touch? All right, one more coming up here. Last one, and grab some water, let me show you the little workout. Okay, so we're gonna do a partial push-up, frog hops, and I know the third one, I'm not gonna look at the list, squat hops. So a partial push-up, you can be on the floor or on the third step of your stairs, back of the couch. You can have your feet on the floor or the knees on the floor, but we're simply going to make this comfortable, okay? So whether that's 1 inches, 2 inches, a half a push-up, if you're so strong you can do 20 full push-ups, then just stick to like the half, keep it light, okay? It's 20 seconds on, 30 seconds off. All right, that second exercise is frog hops. So this is a piece of the burpee. So get your feet up. Ideally, the feet come super close to the hands, okay? And then back. Pop, 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 or step out and step in. Step out and step in. Okay? Frog hops. And then the third exercise are squat hops. So we land, and then we come up, pop, and then sit low again. Pop and sit low again. Or come up, feet come in, feet go out, sit. Up, feet come in, feet go out, and sit. You choose how low you go. And then the light part is, it's only 20 seconds with a 30-second rest. Because I want to prime you so that when we get ready for the burpee test, you're not tired, you're just ready. Okay, ignore that ding there. Okay, so we're gonna go in 5 seconds, starting with partial push-ups. Ready, set, that's for us. Here we go, partial push-ups, and it's only 20 seconds. So just think, don't dig in yet. Okay, this is just getting all of us ready for the test. Let your breathing come up. And rest. Woo-hoo. Okay. All right. We're going to go through this maybe twice. And then we'll be ready for the test, okay? While we're just hanging out here during this long rest period, I want you to notice what it feels like to work at a prescribed moderate level for a short period of time. Okay, frog hops in right now. Frog hops. Remember that step out, step in option? Okay. Almost done. And rest. All right. So notice what it feels like to not work very hard on purpose for a short period of time with an extended rest. This actually makes for a really, really effective style of exercise. It's not something you would do with every single workout necessarily, but honestly it could be. Okay, squat hops in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Remember, you can step it in, step it out, sit as low as you feel comfortable. And you're exhaling as you rise. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. That's one round done. Actually, I think we're going to do 2 more rounds of this because that felt awesome. Sometimes we might get drawn into the idea that oh, I'm only doing this like 2 or 3 times a week, so when I do it, I've got to work really hard, and maybe it gets uncomfortable. You know what? You can pull back for a workout or for a month and go gentle. Okay, push-ups, ready? Here we go, partial push-ups. Exhaling as you rise. Almost done. And rest. Perfect. All right, maybe we'll do this for the month of March. We'll do like, the month of March is just swing into spring month, and we'll just keep it at a 5 out of 10 the whole month. Yeah, you're right, I'm probably not gonna do that, am I? Frog hops in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep breathing. Almost there. And rest. Perfect. So I know for sure there's people who sign up for this and want to be motivated and pushed and dragged through some hard stuff. So I'm going to obviously leave that. But you can certainly feel free to dial it back, watch what's going on, and do half of everything. Okay, squat hops in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So this little loop we're doing right now is kind of a good example of what light to moderate. This is still light to moderate. This isn't super light. And rest. One more round. And then we'll be ready for our test. Boy, with this, what's so-called light to moderate, the breathing still gets up there though, eh? Okay, getting ready for push-ups. Partial. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice and slow, nice and gentle. And rest. Perfect. If you are doing the test in earnest today, to see truly how many burpees you can do within our time frame, then don't forget to write this down. I should say, remember to write this down today, so when we retest at the end of February, you have something to compare to. Okay, frog hops. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice job, nice and smooth. And rest. Okay, squat hops coming up. And then we'll take a little break. I'll explain how the burpee test is going to go, and then we'll dive in. Okay, squat hops in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Exhale as you push yourself up. Excellent. Almost done. All right, grab some water and let's see how this is going to work. So the first test is going to be a 30-second test, okay? We're gonna see how many burpees we can do in 30 seconds. So, number one tip, if you're ever doing something and you're doing as many as you can, or you wanna do the best you can, start a little on the slower side to make sure you can maintain that pace all the way to the end, okay? Starting too fast, number one mistake. You're gonna pick your burpee, okay? The one that you typically do, the one that you're comfortable with. And then maybe if you don't want to forget, take note how you're doing it. So, you can come down, step it out, step it back in, and do the wave, right? Maybe add a little hop to it. Maybe pop the feet out and in, and a little hop. And then all the way down, all the way up, and big jump. If you're doing all the way down, okay, when you come up, it's completely okay to let your back bend backwards as long as you're bracing your stomach the whole time you go through that position, okay? So really brace, let yourself bend, and explode, all right? Okay. So 30 seconds, you're counting, and we're gonna see how this goes, okay? Anybody else nervous? We're going in 10. Don't be nervous. Literally no one's watching except your cat, right? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Breathe from the beginning. We've practiced burpees lots, so you know where your inhalations and exhalations should be. Nice job. Okay, we're 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woohoo! Okay, write that number down somewhere. That is one of your 30-second tests. Nice job. Write that number down. And then a little note, maybe as to how you did it. What modification did you use? Just picking a new timer here. Nothing to see here, just a new timer. So, this one's for the minute. This one's for the minute. Okay. Now, if a minute is just, you've already decided to zoom out and go, well, not go home, but quit. I'm going to call out 30 seconds, and if you just want to do a 30-second test and then stop, feel free. That's an option, absolutely. If you're doing a minute, you're going to do them slower than what you just did, possibly. Or maybe it's going to be the same speed. Okay, are you ready? This is another max test. So, more rest, less rest, it's not going to really make much difference, so let's do it. I'm setting the thing for 10 seconds. Okay, 1 minute of burpees in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Be smooth. Nice job. Whatever pace you set for yourself from the beginning, the goal is to maintain that. Yeah, tummy's held tight. Okay, that's 30 seconds. That's 30 seconds. If we're still going, keep that same pace. Only 15 seconds to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Stop doing what you're doing. Nice job. Whew. spidey senses were telling me that everyone out there in Zoom land is drinking their coffee and I'm watching this dingbat baboon do burpees in his garage by himself and no one else is doing anything. I just had this feeling like, you guys better be doing your burpees. Anyways, I'm sure you are. 100%. I know you guys are working hard. Okay. My goodness, that is so much fun. I think we should do a little bit more of it. Okay, we're gonna do one more. One more, and this last one is gonna be back to 30 seconds, okay? So, if you feel like you are at the end of your rope and you can't do anymore, you might be right or you might be wrong, okay? We're gonna rest here for a bit longer. The only way to find out if you're right or you're wrong is to dive in and try it. 9 times out of 10, if you've been with me for more than a couple weeks, your body is now super primed and ready to go, and you will shock yourself. All right, so if you're still in it, if we're still doing this test at max intensity, you know how many you did on the first 30 seconds. So your absolute goal is to do one more. One more of that, or maybe 2 more. Or maybe 3 more, okay? Are you ready? 10 seconds. Okay, final 30-second burpee test going in 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. I can tell everybody is exactly as excited about this as I am. So here we go. That's the halfway mark. So dig in. You can't do less than you did the first round. Come on, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, catch your breath. But keep breathing, lots of breathing. Lots of breathing. Woo. Fantastic. If you get a chance, if you want, either email me or put it in the chat. Just numbers. I'm just curious. All right, so sign up for the February challenge. You're going to get a bunch of cool information, a chance to win some really nice prizes. Sport Check, I think, is on the list of the grand prizes, and a few other good deals. Nice. Oh, 7-11-8. Perfect. I love it. And then it keeps you going on the steps. So if you're into counting those steps, the challenge is part of that. And then also you're going to get a calendar. You're going to get a calendar. Oh, 8:16:09. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. That's exactly what we want to see. One more in that last round. It proves one thing. You're super strong. That's what it proves. Okay. Yeah, you get a calendar. It's going to give you some squat suggestions. Oh, awesome. 6, 12, 8. Those are good numbers. Some squat suggestions, some plank suggestions, and some burpee suggestions. So the month of February is going to be laid out for you on a daily basis. There's something. Okay. Nice job, everybody. So how about we're going to do one more round of that thing we started with. Okay, the 20-30, working on that gentle pace thing. Okay, with those same 3 exercises. We have our partial push-ups, we have our frog hops, and I'll get it, squat hops. Okay. All right. I know this will be good practice on how do we just kind of keep moving slowly, right? So going in 5 seconds, partial push-ups, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Gentle, as small and as slow as you want these to be still huffing and puffing from that test, right? So just work through that. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. You guys are game for all this stuff, aren't you? That's perfect. Those numbers look really good. That's exactly what we want. You guys nailed it. All right, frog hops in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All the way to the end. Nice and controlled. And rest. Whew. All right, squat hops coming up in 25 seconds. And then we're gonna do a little bit of stretching and go home. So, man, do I ever wanna watch you guys do burpees. That's the most fun thing ever. That being said, in my mind, you guys looked fantastic doing that. Squat hops in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Exhale as you rise. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. That is the hard part of the day. Now we're going to get to a gentler part. So I'm going to get my mat out here. And we're going to do a little hip stretch. For all the things that burpees do to you, we could spend the next, I don't know, 3 years stretching all those parts out. We're going to start with just the hips. Hip flexors mostly. So, I'm going to get into a position, hands on the mat, left foot up beside my left hand, and my right foot is behind me. If this position's too extreme for you, you can have your elbows up on your front knee, or like a kitchen chair nearby works really well to just have your forearms up onto, okay? You can also take that leg in the back and just scooch it up a little bit closer. And then we're just letting our pelvis hang down to the floor. And we're just trying to relax. So if your left foot is in front, you might feel your left groin is getting stretched. The right hip flexor is getting stretched. You'll feel it where you feel it. It's all good. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch sides. Switch however you want from one side to the other. Right foot is coming up beside right hand. Left leg is out back. And the same idea here. We just want to let that pelvis drop. I picture the big cannonball just sinking in the middle, okay? And we're breathing. Nice. 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch sides and do the same thing on that first leg. So back in the fall, we did another version of a test day where I just did a 10-minute AMRAP of a bunch of exercises. We're going to do that again. That's coming up again. So if you did it back then you want to repeat that for sure. And if you didn't, then it'll be your first kind of random test day. So that's coming up again pretty soon. Let's see, next Tuesday. In fact, next Tuesday might be a good day for that. Yeah, beginning of February, we'll just start off a nice random test day. All right, 3, 2, 1, switch sides. And this will be the last stretch on the last leg, on the last workout you have with me in January. So that sounds pretty sweet, eh? Last Thursday workout of January. Unless, of course, you love dark and cold, then you'll be sad. But for the rest of us, I'm kind of happy to see January in the rearview mirror. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of that. If you've got some extra time, for sure, stay where you are and repeat that a few more times, maybe holding each one a little bit longer. But with that, nice job on the burpee test. Write those numbers down and we will do that again. Take care. See you later.